Like it's the most important
Una
thing you need to
cerveza, por
know.
favor. Yeah. That's if you come to Spain, you don't know that, you're gonna thirst, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start asking you some questions, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we know you're formed in 2021. Can you share the story of how Infestation came together? What led you to the formation of the band?
Oh, it's actually like we started like in 2021, I think.
Yeah,
Like
2021. Yeah.
yes, so we three of us we actually played in a band before. It was like a metalcore band called Dying Dreams, but
Yeah.
this was like in the Corona pandemic, so we couldn't play any
exactly.
concerts.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like really frustrating for us that you couldn't play any shows. So we just thought like, let's do a new band, like to do something new. And yeah, actually, Infestation started as a hardcore band. Actually, our first 4 singles were actually like, very hardcore orientated. So that we decided to do thrash metal was like at the end of last year. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I was about to ask you a question about that. We were in pandemic when you guys were formed, so it must have been pretty difficult,
Yeah, I mean, actually, our whole songs were all written like with also we actually didn't write many songs like in the rehearsal room.
Yeah.
Because we actually didn't had a drummer for some period, so it was hard for us, to write some songs in the rehearsal room.
The drummer is actually kind of impossible,
Yes, it's like really hard because in our area there aren't many drummers, Also, you have to find a good one. And just was like really hard for us since we started the band. So yeah, we couldn't really rehearse or write any songs in the rehearsal. But I think it worked out pretty well. In nowadays age, you can like write everything on the programs like Reaper or something or Cubase. You can do everything by yourself. And yeah, it helped us a lot to write the songs.
Awesome. Yeah. How was the local scene in Germany influenced by the band identity? How do you think it's going to go internationally from now on? Because I told you, you are already known in Spain. We love you. And
thank you very much. Thank you.
You will probably grow from now on. So how do you think it will internationally be from now on for you? You're gonna go like oh my God, this guy Alin interviewed me a couple of years ago, and now I think I'm gonna put it in line. I'm too known.
Yeah, actually, we never really thought about it. That we get like even at this level that we are right now. Like we released our album like a month ago, and we even haven't produced any CDs or something like that because we never thought that so many people would be interested in us.
Your influences are like the classic metals band, of our
yes.
So that was actually impossible to happen. What you said, not go internationally with this.
Yes, our favorite bands are always like Sodom, for example, or Tanker Destruction. Also, like the Bay Area bands, American bands like Testament or Exodus, for example, or Metallica, not the nowadays Metallica albums.
When I first listened to your first album, I was with my girlfriend, and I put the album, we were like, oh my God, do you hear that? This is Metallica, man.
Yeah, I think Metallica was for everyone of us like a huge inspiration.
Yeah, it sounded the riff sounded like their Garage Inc. album. Therefore, the starters when they first started,
yeah,
was awesome. I love your album. Seriously.
Oh, thank you.
So
thank you.
When Yuri, my boss, told me you have to to review this album for this band, and you have to interview them. So he gave me 4, you know. So I was like, oh, I want to interview these guys. These guys, I want to know.
Yeah,
So about
exactly.
this first album, the Vermin Within, finally came out, right? So congratulations.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
can you tell us about the creative process behind the album and what it meant for you, for example?
Yeah, so actually it was like a little bit different for us, you know, to write like actually everyone had like really hard influences in thrash metal, you know. So since we started to do thrash metal, it was like a little bit different because before that we played in drop C on the guitars. Now we play in E standard. But yeah, then we wrote our first really thrash metal song, Kill the Traitor. And our fans were like, wow, that's amazing. Then we said, okay, we will do an album. We will now do thrash metal. And yeah, then we wrote everything, all songs. We actually tried, yeah, to do our best, you know, to make, yeah, thrash metal great again. You know, that most of the bands, you know, nowadays all do metalcore stuff, but we wanted to be old school, you know. We wanted to do something old school because we think that thrash metal is the best metal genre because it's like old school. It's true, no? It's really in your face metal, you know, and we love it.
Yeah, I told you your songs brought me back to my childhood when I listened.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
uh,
awesome.
is there any specific themes or messages that you aim with this album?
Oh, messages. Oh, wow, that's a good question. Maybe that thrash metal is still alive. That's still, you know, out there, and that also like young musicians like us do it. You know, and not all so old, so really old dudes do it. You know, but it's also young guys like us do it. And yeah, really messages in our songs. Not really. When you heard a little bit of the lyrics, it's mostly like about zombie stuff and like about creatures and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I think the most fun lyrics was actually Bierpartei. It's called
Yeah,
English Beer Party. And
the
that's
speed party.
actually
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, actually we wanted for the album, we wanted like one song with German lyrics because like we love the German lyrics from Sodom, like for example, Wachturm, Bombenhagel and stuff like that. So yeah, we wanted to do one song with German lyrics. And yeah, about what can you write, you know, about beer. It's like you can beer is like always a good thing to write about. So yeah, I think Bierpartei is like a mixture of Motorhead and Tankard, I
Yeah,
would say.
exactly. I was just about to say that. Yeah,
Yeah. We actually told our producer that we wanted like the bass sound like Lemmy's bass because it would fit really well. And yeah, it's an awesome song. Actually, also very underrated
yeah,
because most people listen to the classics like Kiss It Later or Infestation, stuff like that, which is fine, all great songs. But Beer Party is actually one of our favorites from the
yeah.
album.
Okay, good to know.
Yes.
um, do you have any? I suppose you've already done some concerts there in Germany, right? Some tours.
For next year.
Yeah. When do you think coming in Spain, for example, Madrid?
Oh, would be an honor, man. Would be an honor. I think maybe some venues guys have to write us a mail or something like that, and we will come. We will come for sure.
Well,
Would be an honor to play.
I'm
In
gonna
Spain.
try. I'm gonna try to put a good word for the Z Fest festival in Zamora. Okay, for the next year.
Yeah, would be awesome, man. Would be awesome.
Of course, man. I would love to. Many of my friends. I gave them your album to listen to it, and they were like, "Oh, whoa, what the fuck is this, man? I want to see them live. Yeah. Let's go to Germany."
Well, thank you.
How do how do you describe the energy and atmosphere in your concerts? You know, for because thrash metal, you know, is it's an intensive. Is
Yes. Yeah, all concerts are like really intense. Like there are always mosh pits going on, and the guys, all fans go crazy, and it's like how it should be, you know. Like thrash metal is like really intense energy, Like we always say, like all shows should feel for the fans like a punch in your face, but in a good way. And we try to do that. We try to do that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you if you have any upcoming performances. You told me next year, right? In
Oh
Germany.
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot coming up. Actually.
Any festivals there or something?
Yes, like in January we will play on the Kutsi Fest. I can say that because it will be it will be announced today from the venue that we
Oh, don't
will play
worry.
there.
Until I edit the video and everything, don't worry. It's gonna take.
Okay, yeah,
It's gonna
we will
take a week
play
or
there.
something.
We are really it's like a show like 700,000 people, 700 to 1,000 people will be there. It's like will be the biggest shows for us. So
Pretty
yeah,
big,
we
you
are
know?
yeah.
Pretty
So
big.
it will be really awesome.
Yeah,
It's like
I was just thinking now, talking about festivals in Germany. And I went with my girlfriend in 2015, and at Wacken.
okay,
Uh,
but yeah,
yeah, it was my first time, you know, for her the second time. So she always told me that German people are like political correct, you know. So she was telling me we are surrounded by many German kids, mostly kids, you know. She was telling me,
yeah.
"Ich liebe dich, du Hurensohn," you know. And those guys was like, "Whoa, what did she say? Why do you call him that? Because I love him. I love this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What should I say?" Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I think like a point for us is like we don't want to be a political band. So in our lyrics, you will never like see or hear any political statement or stuff like that because it's not like our thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Don't worry about it.
yeah, but I mean,
Um,
Wacken is like amazing festival. And we hope to play there one day. But I mean, yeah, some people when they are too drunk, they are like very rude, very rude. But I think like most Germans, specifically in the metal scene, they are like really really cool people.
I understand. Yeah, I know. So how do you Infestation band engage with its fan base? You know, locally and now beyond.
Oh yeah, our fans are like itself really supportive to us. You know, they go on to all of our shows, specifically when we play in our hometown area, like Schaumburg.
Yeah,
It's like between Bielefeld and Hanover, if you know it, if
yeah,
you
yeah.
might know. So yeah, we always try to be in touch with the fans. You know, like to drink one or two beer with them after the show, or sometimes before the show. You know, so yeah, the interaction is very important for us with our fans.
Yeah, that's where we're looking. Have there been any standout moments, like, you know, interaction with a fan and left an impression on you, on any other guys on
Oh,
the band?
actually, that's actually a funny story.
Yeah,
Because at our release show there was like there were like fans at our shows who are, what do you call it? I have to Google it now because don't want to want to say something wrong. It's called like Flammschlucker, English. Um, fire spitter. Do you know what I mean? When they spit fire in the air.
yeah.
Yes. So
Fakir.
yes, something like that. So yeah, they were actually at our shows at our show as fans. Before we played, they came to us. Yeah, we can do a performance like that with everything there. The buses have all the stuff, and we can do it. Yeah, we said, well, it's going to be like a little bit insane, you know, because the location is not that big. And you know, the flames they go up like maybe 2 to 3 meters, you know, high. And yeah, we said, yeah, fuck it, we will do it. And yeah, at our intro, yes, they did like a little performance with the fire. I think it's also on our Instagram and YouTube or Facebook if you want to see it. But it was like really insane. You know, we a little bit felt like on a Rammstein show with all the fire. But yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome. Good story.
Yes, it was like really spontaneous, but yeah, it was insane actually. But really awesome that they did that for us. But because it was also a special show for us, because it was our album release show, you know, where we played like the whole album, every song, and yeah, it was amazing.
Awesome. You are a relatively new band, so how do you see your sound evolving in the future? Are you looking for new elements or directions you like to explore, or you're gonna go like this?
Yeah, we will always be true to our roots, you know, and always do fresh better, to do it even better, you know. Our next
Exactly.
album, we're also planning that. It should be like upgrade to our current album. We also signed like a record deal for our album The Women Within last week. So yeah, we are now at a record label called Iron Shield Records from Berlin. And we
Okay.
now right now
Yeah.
are under contract with them. There are
Oh, okay.
also other amazing bands who are there, like Ravager or Task Force Toxicator. Maybe you know them. Also
No,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
also some awesome German fresh metal bands. But yeah, it's awesome that we have now record deal for album. And yeah, unfortunately there are no CDs right now, because like we never thought that people are interested in our CDs for this album, you know. So but they will be produced, they will be for purchase, I think mid January, so you can then buy our album on CD.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yes,
I don't have any more questions, for you. But I've read the other guys' reviews,
yes.
and I I think I know you almost for a long time ago, what I mean.
Okay, yes.
So if you have any other things, about since it's only you, I didn't have a chance to ask you the other guys something, So
Oh
could you tell
yes.
me something about them, for example?
Yeah, so I play like the lead guitar. The
I
funny
know.
thing is, also that I can play drums.
Mm,
So some shows when we didn't have a drummer, or drummer couldn't play at this day,
you
like I
recorded
play drums.
you
I
recorded the
play drum,
guitar and then the drums.
and so or other guitarist plays alone.
Okay.
So it's also fits. I think two guitars is always better than one at shows, but I think it for some cases it works, you know.
No, no. For thrash metal, you gotta have two guitars.
Yes, yes, it's way
Yeah,
better.
yeah, exactly. um, I was just this is outside. I'm not gonna put it. I went to a concert a couple of weeks ago here in Madrid. There was a new band also called Canon and Fever. Do you know it?
Yes, yes, I know them. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's one man band because the guy when he records, he plays the guitar, he plays the drums, he
Actually,
does the
yes.
voice.
Oh, whoa,
That was
that's
very impressive,
insane. Yes.
I was about to interview them, but I wasn't ready. I was like a guy called me and I have an extra ticket for this concert. Do you want to come? Okay, let's go. So I was like,
Doesn't yeah, doesn't have the singer like a pickle helmet from World War One,
yeah,
or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that?
from the First
Yes,
World War.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
yes.
all his lyrics, he has only one album, he's like 2021 exact or 2022 formed, and only this album, he talks about he found some letters from soldiers from the First World War, and put
Ah,
all the
okay.
letters together, and he's singing this. It's
Yeah, I
pretty.
mean, like, the world was actually also very interesting. Like for lyrics, or for example, no? Like what we actually wrote like a song for the album called Warzone, which is also like about war,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's also like a very underrated album song. It's like
So yeah.
check it out. Warzone is like really really good thrash metal.
Okay. I will. Thank you. Well, my friend, you know what I'm gonna say. Um, in 1 year from now, you're gonna put me in line because you're gonna be in Wacken, and I swear it to you, you know. Thank you very much for the pleasure of meeting you.
No problem,
talking
man.
to you.
Was pleasure for me as well.
Yeah, and I hope to see you soon in Madrid. You know, if not in Madrid, any other cities in Spain, I'm gonna take the car and drive there. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, if you are in contact with some venues, for example, or yeah, we will come. We will come to Madrid or
Perfect.
Barcelona or Spain itself. No problem.
But I'm gonna put a good word. You know, I'm with the I understand myself with the guys from ZFET, so I'm gonna try to put a good word. I can't make any promises, but
Yeah, sure. Would be awesome, man. Would be awesome.
thank you very much, Pascal.
Yeah, thank you for the interview. Was like awesome. Also, I mean, it's like always more interesting if you speak like with a international person, like from Spain or something like that. So it's always like a little bit cooler for us to do
I'm
like
actually
an interview.
I'm actually Romanian, but I've been living here
Okay.
for a long time.
Okay, yeah, Romania also would love to play there one day also.
Yeah, they lately they started to make some pretty awesome festivals, you know.
Yes, yeah.
Rockstad, for example, Rockstad, wow, it's awesome.
Ja, Rockstadt, genau, ja. Yeah.
Okay, Pascal,
I mean,
I'm gonna leave. I have to finish the food, you know, the meal.
no problem.
I'm the cook in the house, you know.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
So
very
yeah,
much. Thank you very much for the interview. And I told you, we hope to see you soon in Spain, and we're gonna watch closely your tour next year in Germany.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we have somebody in Germany, but we're gonna try to meet you there.
Oh, thank you. Will be awesome.
Thank you very much.
Also, thank you, Alin. Have a nice day. It was a pleasure.
You too, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay metal, okay?
Stay better, my friend. Have a nice day.
You too, man.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.